Alright everybody, welcome back to part 3 of today's travels. Get this thing going. Engage FSD. And we're going to see how she does. We are at 57 degrees. Whoops, there goes my bag. Right now, that was what that bump was. Alright, there was a car on the right hand side. It did pull out. Not too bad. Okay. Anyway, it's 56 degrees. We're on hurry mode. Max speed is 34. Again, we're coming up to the speed zone, school zone. So I'm going to take the scroll and put it down to the 15. Version 14 apparently takes this away, and I don't know, I certainly hope it's going to be able to read the school zones and do the speed appropriately. We've warmed up since this morning. If you caught my first video, I think we were at 48 degrees. Let's swing that over for you. Alright, there we go. We're out of the speed zone. We'll put it back up to 34. We'll just do 34 max. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there is a dead squirrel or something. Oh, alright. It didn't hit it. I don't know if my doing that helped it get over, but I just don't want to run over an already dead animal. So there's going to be a few challenges for this on this last leg for the day. I'm done after this next client. It usually handles this intersection fairly well. And now that the intersection is cleared out, it probably won't have any issues. Now, as we turn left, this is going to be interesting because we want the right-hand turn after the stoplight. For some reason, even though the navigation is telling us it's past the stoplight, there's two right turns that are really close together. Even as a human driver, it's very easy, if you're not familiar with the area, to figure out which one it actually wants. It has been taking this early one versus the highway. The first right is more of a kind of a residential feeder road. The second right turn, which is what it should be doing, is the highway. That's 88. Where I'm in upstate New York, the Binghamton area. But it's been taking this first right turn. If it does, I'll go ahead and let it. It'll give you a good idea on how it handles different road scenarios. there we go. It wants to take this first one. Which, I mean, that's okay. That's fine. It will eventually kind of pull back onto the highway. 88 is right here. To the left of us. But this one has some good stop signs, stop lights, interaction with traffic too. So this would be good just to kind of see how it handles. We're still running on 13.2.9. We've had some software updates, increments here and there, but nothing related to FSD. Hopefully that'll be coming soon. So I have the max set at, what did I put it at? Oh, see, now this is weird. It's 30. The max set was at 34, and now it has it at 48. But yet it's going 38, 40. I don't know what made it change that way. We do have the highway literally on the left-hand side here. We're running side by side. I'm going to let it go. It's not really residential. It's kind of like a little feeder road to get to some housing and things like that. So we're coming up to a stop sign. Yeah, see a little bit of a hard stop there. It did it. Let's see. See, it's still now. See, this is the nice thing, is you can just bump it back down to where I feel comfortable on this road, which is like 34, 35. And it's in hurry, so. I mean, I don't know. If anybody's watching this, it has the 14.1 new one. I think there's four different modes: sloth, chill, standard, and hurry. I think those are the names of them still. From what I could understand is they might have already pre-programmed a max speed in there. But if you're watching this and you have 14.1, let me know what you're thinking of it, or how it's performing for you as far as the speed goes, the max speed. So see, we've got it max 35, and it's actually staying at 35. And it's at 30 mile an hour. It does like to hit potholes full on. At least on this version. Again, I'm hoping 14 might have a little bit more maneuvering. Especially since we have that front bumper camera, it should be able to pick it up somewhere. Alright, now we're getting back onto what the road we would have been on originally. Actually not a bad maneuver. I got in the left-hand lane to get past some of the slower moving traffic. Let's see, what is our max set at? 64. Okay, so it's 55. The max is set at 64. I had to play around with some of the settings in there, so I think I have the offset at 15%. There's a couple, it was really weird, at least in the Cybertruck. I don't know about anybody else, but it was weird to, I don't know, there was an exact and actual off, I don't know. There was two different things, and I shut one of them completely off and just used the offset, and that seemed to be able to do exactly what I wanted it to do. Oh, well, this is interesting. Oh, okay. That was very interesting. I have not seen that before. That actually was good because we need this lane. Very interesting. Yeah, that was, I've never had it do anything like that before. So these are the little things that I was talking about that I see emerging. I don't know if it had to do with the software updates we've been getting. Now we're going to want to move over one more lane, and there's a car on our right. It's got its turn signal on. Okay, there we go. Good. That was good lane selection. I've had it where it's not done a great job with this area, but this is a lot better. But that little maneuver back there, that was so interesting. It has not done that before, but it was so very well executed. And exactly probably what I would have done, although I probably would have gotten over sooner, but that's just sort of splitting hairs. It does come a little fast around this corner. It sort of snakes through. And you can see all the choices that it has to take. We need the actual straight lane, which is perfect. And I see on the navigation it's actually taking the correct street that I want. I've had it where it's wanted to go down this street here we've just passed. So Halloween is coming up soon. If you've made it this far and you have a Cybertruck or any other EV, is anybody participating in any local trunk or treat? We are doing 3. I'm hoping tomorrow we can do a test run to make sure everything's working and how we want it to set up. There's some of the leaves of those red ones that are coming out. Those are actually pretty. Over here to the right, there's our baseball stadium. That was good maneuvering around that. And this really tall brown building up here, this is the one I'm going into. Now will go into the parking lot, and it will attempt to park. So we're gonna see what it's gonna do. Very narrow passageways, and it does really well maneuvering around this little parking lot here. Let's just see. We're not supposed to park here, but the other day it tried to park right here in the spot to the right. Let's just see. Yeah, sure, they even turned their signal on. Yep. Alright, well, it did park. It's not supposed to be here, but that's okay. We're gonna back it up. But look at that. See, it does. It will park forward in between. Not a great job, but that's what I've had it do for me. It tries to park a lot. Alright, so we'll come down here. Hopefully there's some visitor spots open. Honestly, when this thing can park, I let it park itself. It won't park in spots like this, I don't think, no. Honestly, it does a better job than I do. So you can pull up the cameras. Oh, see, it gives you these lines. You can pull up the cameras to kind of give you an idea of where you are in space. I don't know. That probably wasn't the best job, is it either? Honestly, I can't complain about FSD's parking, because it's not like I do the best job either. However, I can parallel park beautifully. So I just can't apparently park this way. And it's weird, but this Cybertruck, like, you really can't see. I have a little BMW that I run around in, and that I can see a little bit better. So, but if you want me to parallel park, that's where I shine. Alright guys, thanks a lot for following along. I hope my little 3-part series was interesting to you. Like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.